Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 of the £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally looking to fill the book. There's a link in the description to the books I use if you want to pick one up for yourself. It is an Amazon affiliate link, so I do get a bit of a kickback if you make a purchase, just so that you're aware. We need 3 Commonwealth games, although we're not going to expect one very soon because we have only just found another Commonwealth Games, but it was a duplicate that we already had in the book. We need Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland. We definitely don't need an England, just in case anyone's listening. We've also a space for the World War I Navy Centenary with the flag era, and then anything after the Great Fire of London would be an interesting find too. So let's get into this bag and see what we find. Into bag number 1 then, I'll show you what we're looking for. If I can get into the bag, that is. So, that is the technology design, the definitive design on £2 coins up to 2015. All are fairly common years. There are some obviously lower mints than others, just not low enough I think they're worth keeping. And a case of diddlies on the first bag, so no commemoratives sadly. Hopefully not a sign of things to come and things I will pick up throughout the hunt, I'm sure. But no, for those that haven't seen my Royal Mint video, we've got some interesting news about £2 coins specifically. It would seem that we probably aren't going to be getting a 2023 new definitive £2 coin. Unfortunately, it seems we've had confirmation, although our first commemorative, VE Day Anniversary, the most common commemorative £2 coin out there. You should find plenty of those. And there's a Trevithick steam locomotive. Again, fairly common, not the most common, but not rare by any stretch of the imagination. But no, it seems the Royal Mint have confirmed all the other denominations were minted in 2023 for circulation with the new definitive designs, but it would seem potentially we're not going to see a 2023 £2 definitive, which is a shame because it's almost the whole set that's potentially out there to be found. Other than that, obviously whilst I was down there, they were also striking 2024 new definitive 2p coins. So at least we'll know it. We've got at least one denomination for 2024 too. There's a Trevithick steam locomotive once again. But it does make me wonder because, well, there must be plenty of £2 coins in the long store is one option. We haven't seen the 2021 or 2022 Britannias, which the Royal Mint have released mintage figures for. They have been minted and made for circulation, and contrary to what other people keep saying, there are no plans to melt those down, even though they do still have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The Royal Mint have said time and time again the King doesn't want them to be melted down and replaced. It's not economical to do so, and it's not environmentally friendly to, or why not circulate them. Anyway, another commemorative there, DNA double helix, again fairly common, but it's a lovely design, so pretty cool coin. And there's another fairly common one with a lovely design, Florence Nightingale, stunning coin, one of my favourite circulating designs. But no, it is a little bit sad because it would be really nice for us to start finding the new £2 definitives, but maybe some will get minted next year. But with all the Britannias in the long store, there just isn't demand for it seems. Brunel's portrait there, another fairly common design, one of 2 Brunel coins you can find in your change. It does surprise me though because, especially when I was working in retail, it's £5 notes and £2 coins were like gold dust, in as much as you would need them for your till. Oh wow! That is a nice find. This is the 2008 Olympic Centenary £2 coin. That's a superb find. Very, very cool, hard to find. Followed by Shakespeare's Tragedies. So this is the middle of the road. It's not the rarest. It's not the most common of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins, but check the edge inscription. What a piece of work as a man. That's how it should appear. We have in the past found one that had an edge inscription error. It had the wrong edge inscription. It read for king and country. So hence, on video I check all of the 2016s. And at the end of the video, you don't see me checking it, we just pause recording and start again. I check for all the other coins, for their edge inscriptions, rotation errors, double dies, those kind of lovely errors that would be quite cool to find. But no, £2 coins. Yes, we haven't found any of the later years of Britannias that have been minted for circulation, so they just must be sat in the long store. But as I said, it's a handy coin to have in your till. When I was working in retail, it was rather than having to give a handful of pound coins, you could give a handful of £2 coins, which is obviously less. But I don't know. There's I think I have concerns that we might be seeing potentially the end of the £2 coin and a replacement with a new design, because although this book has been a bit of an exception because we haven't found many, but it is the denomination that I find a fair number of fakes, or at least in the past I have. Again, not recently. Oh, very nice. Underground train as well. Stunning. Well, Olympic centenary and the London Underground train. This is going very well. But no, just think the round pound coin was retired and replaced with the pound coin we use today because it was the most counterfeited coin in circulation. And once it reaches a certain percentage of fakes to real coins, it voids the coiner's illegal tender, so they have to do it ahead of time. And I do get concerned that maybe the £2 coins days are numbered. Maybe we'll be getting a replacement, but that might not be the case. There's another Shakespeare. It is Shakespeare's Histories, the Hollow Crown. But there we go. But don't get me wrong, I might be totally misreading the situation. I'm not trying to scare people into hoarding their £2 coins. All you've got to do is look at the round pound coins. They're still readily available. Obviously the Edinburgh one is quite a valuable one in comparison to the others. Guy Fawkes there, gunpowder plot, very, very common. And there's Florence Nightingale again, which is cool. But no, that's one thing that entered my head whilst we were going around the mint. Could it be a case that there are thoughts about getting a new designed £2 coin to thwart counterfeiters? May not be the case. Maybe it's just the case that for some reason the £2 coins just aren't as required in circulation as all of the denominations. Although I find that hard to think, like, are we really using more £2 coins than 5p pieces? Who's using 5p pieces? Bizarre. Right, Edge inscription hunt. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that's the technology's definitive £2 coin because the Edge inscriptions on £2 coins are unique to each design. I think these are all just technologies though in this handful. So yes. None there. Let's try again though. See if we can find something. Right, shoulders, giants on the shoulders. The Hollow Crown should be Shakespeare's Histories again, which it is. Pretty cool. Smidge over face value, and the rest I think are just definitive technologies. But there we go. But I must admit, it's been a while since I worked in retail, and I'm sure some of you watching work in retail. So I'm interested to know, do you find lots of £2 coins in your tills? I just can't wrap my head around it that there's no requirement for more. Right, Act of Union, check for the rotation error. This one sadly does not have it. Although, what's going on under the Queen's chin there? There's a little blob, a little bit of cud, blob of metal that shouldn't be there. It's definitely a blob of metal, so damage to the die that has caused that. Something like this, it is an error, but it's so minor, it's not going to affect the value of it even to a collector of errors, so I'll keep that because it does look a little bit odd. I'll put it in my oddities box, but no, you'll find lots of minor errors, like I said a bazillion times, the dots going around on the £2 coin. You can see they're misaligned, they're missing at the top. That is an error. That's not how it should be, but it's so minor. It's just a byproduct of the fact that they mint these for circulation in such large quantities at speed that it will of course happen. Right, this is Jodie Clark's fifth and final portrait of the Queen. We know it'll be something. Another Shakespeare's Histories, 3 of them. Wow. The Hollow Crown. So there we go. Moving swiftly on to the next bag. Of course, we know that the new Strike Your Own is changing. It's going to become the Tyrannosaurus Rex 50p from the 1st of February. And I think I'm probably going to aim to go down the end of February. I haven't got dates or times set yet, but once I do, I will of course let you all know. So if you want to come down and say hi to myself, or just get the new Strike Your Own, it'd be great to see you and have a little bit of a chat. But I think that's all for that bag. We've got 5 more to go. It's been a good hunt though. We've got a nice little bottom, nice little bottom row down there. But you never know what could be lurking in the last few bags. I think we're not going to get a Commonwealth Games for quite a few videos. It's taken us this long to find 2. Unfortunately, 2 are the same. But as I said, you never know. It could happen. It could happen. It won't happen, but it could. Well, definitely not in that bag. That was a case of the diddlies. Penultimate. Whoops! I'm knocking everything over here. I do keep all the coins off to the side the same way around, so it's nice and easy for me to flick through them at the end and check to see if there's any errors that I've missed, because it would take too long and it'd be too much multitasking for me to check for all the errors I checked for whilst going through in the first pass. Ooh, we have got Charles Darwin jumping out there. A smidge over face value. There is a little bit of a mark there, so I'm not sure that would have much more than face value in terms of what a collector would pay for it. Well, there's another VE Day anniversary. Very nice. So there we go. Well then, last bag of the hunt. We can't grumble. We've had some very nice finds. Nothing new for the book so far. We've still got one more handful to get through. As usual, there are links in the description over to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please do check out their YouTube channel too. I'm just going to whisk through all these coins now and see if there's any errors I've missed on the first pass through. Well, unfortunately no errors found in amongst all those, other than that slight error earlier on. Obviously no new coins for the book, because we're getting to that point in the book where the book is full of most of the coins. It's just the really rare ones we want to tick off. So in terms of our star finds, I do have a real Olympic bias, whether it's £2 coins or 50p, so maybe that, although this little growth on the chin of the Queen is kind of an intriguing little error too. But I do like the underground too. Oh, you'll have to let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video has been. It's always interesting to see what you guys are liking. All that leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.